Good morning, this is Taja Ethereal with Berlin Models, and I'm going to do a quick little tutorial for the Discord app for Cammodels or gamers or whoever just wants to get a quick introduction to Discord. Just like the screen says, it might be time to ditch Skype and TeamSpeak. I'm not sure if anyone really uses TeamSpeak. I know I never did. I used to use Skype quite a bit, but over several months I've started to transition over to Discord just because I like the features more often. And some people are starting to make the change, maybe because of the Microsoft debacle, which is really turning out not to be much of a debacle because people are still using it. So by all means, if you feel comfortable with Skype and you want to use it, keep doing it. But the thing about Discord is that it opens you up to brand new communities because like everyone is on it, so why not go where the money is, you know? So what I'm going to do in this one is I'm going to create a brand new account, and we're going to go from there. So just going to show you that one because I don't want to open up my account and show all my goodies and so forth. So I'm just going to walk you through the process. It has like little weird things that it does, which I think is pretty funny. Some of the ways they explain it to different pages. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to set up my server. And I'll just go ahead and call it Berlin Models. Keep it simple. East Coast. There we go. Done. Yeah, so I don't want to invite friends just yet because imagine if you're brand new to this, you probably don't have any friends yet. So you don't know what's what. So we're just going to go ahead and skip that. But it does help you. Like, for instance, if you had people in mind or something like that, you know, you could use that for later on. But let's see here. So to claim your account, and this is really important, pay attention to this little part. It's tedious little stuff. But when you put in the email information, be sure that you do actually process. Oh, it's already registered because that's for my other account. So let's try something different. Because if you do not register your email, what winds up happening is it goes into expiration mode. And if you ever need to reclaim your accounts, you will not be able to do it because they purposely set it that way. So when I want to go and confirm it, and I think you have like maybe 2 days to do it, otherwise it expires. And it's not, your account doesn't expire, but if you forget your username, if you forget your password, it's like damn near impossible to reclaim that stuff because if your email is never registered in their system at all. So be sure the first thing you do after setting up this step, go to your email box and click that link to confirm your account. So here we are. My account is named Berlin Models. We've already, here it is. I am the server owner. There you go right here. This is the actual server. I can invite people, server settings, and so forth. So I'm going to go to that first. You can upload your picture and so forth. But remember, you want to be able to set your account so that it's suitable, not suitable for work, which is one of the ways that we're able to use our account and so forth. So let me go ahead and back up for that for a moment so we can go to that. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you guys how to set up little servers, and then you can have up to like 10 people if you wanted to stream live, like if you wanted to do your own little private gold show and so forth. It's totally possible. There we go. Let's close out of that. There we go. So here we are, Berlin Models. If I wanted to set up an additional server, so let's say if I wanted to set up this one for just models and models who wanted to get information about becoming a model, joining Berlin Models, wanted info on StreamMate, My Free Cams or whatever, then we have that server, and then I would create links for that particular server. So the different server settings, blah, 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 blah. I can create a widget to put on my website if I want it, just to give people access to it. Privacy settings, you can go in here. You can do that, or you can cut it off. So like, for instance, if like you don't want people to send you private messages, you want them to only speak directly in the chat room, you would turn that off. But because this would be like a service portal, sometimes people need to ask questions. Or let's say you were a cam model. So let's set up like a sexy server. Here we go. Create a server. So there we go. Let's see. Sexy cammers. That's more something different right there. So again, create. And boom, automatically it generates a little code where if I wanted to start giving people that information and I wanted to share it like on my Twitter, I could do that. You know what I mean? So here's the one little thing I love about sharing links where you can put expirations. So if you don't want to leave it wide open for just any person to find it, maybe you want to do a tease for a day. So it expires after a day if you want. You can put it for 1 hour, 6, 12. I mean, it's pretty generous, 30 minutes. If you want to go like, hey guys, I'm available for the next 30 minutes. So if you want to see me, blah, 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 get a little tease or something like that. Like you can even play videos on your Discord. Like if you have a YouTube channel, a private little video that you want to do a little tease for some of your special guys, you can embed that directly into your Discord channel. So that's just one reason why you may want to do a 30-minute expiration link. So it makes it more exclusive. It's a call to action and so forth. But of course, if you don't ever want it to expire, you can put never. That's something I would do if it was more educational or, hanging out with your friends. But when it comes to customers, like random customers, you might want to set a little thing on that. And then let's see here. You can also control the number of uses for that particular link. So yeah, you have so much more control than you would if you were on Skype, for instance. Like you'd have to go in manually into your list and pay attention. Here you can just kind of set and forget it. Create that link and say, hey, I only want these guys to have access for 1 hour. And that is something you could do up to 10 people. And you can also do like a little private show. Like you tell guys like, hey, chip in here, pay here to get access, and boom, you're off to the races. So we're not going to create that link right now. We're just going to go ahead and close that out. So here we are. We have created the new server called Sexy Cammers. Once again, the owner is Bolin Models. And I just want to show you a few other things that are available for this one right here. Something I used to get so confused with a lot was, there we go, allow. I had my microphone muted, so I couldn't allow voice chat or something like that. And that's if you play video games and use this for video games, it can get crazy, but that's how you would do that. You can mute it, or you can unmute it, which means that you cannot talk and other people really can't talk to you as well. So here we are. We have our Bolin Models server, and this one is just for general. We can edit the channel if we want. Let's see if I wanted to change the name from Bolin Models. BM. Let's see. BM. Boom. For whatever reason. And then you can put for Bolin Models, Daily Pay, Studio, and Cam Model Tips. Boom, whatever you want to call it. Now, this is where you would mark your channel. This is where it is right here. Users will need to confirm they are of over legal age to view the content in this channel. Now, see, this is really important because, again, this is how we are able to stay on this site. We've already gotten it confirmed on Twitter that it is okay for adult stuff. So people keep saying that, oh, pornography is not allowed, it's not allowed. Actually, it is, but they don't monitor it. They just, as long as you keep the X-rated stuff, the racy stuff, the adult stuff on the channel, that is marked not suitable for work, and you are good to go. So we're just going to save that. And then if I wanted to give different information, if I wanted to give different controls to different people and members and so forth, you can do that here. So here, because I don't have any people added, and this is a brand new channel that I just created, I don't have anyone else to give here, but all the member names would appear right here. And I could individually say if I wanted to have like a moderator for my channel, I want to have a someone, not just the owner, but someone in my absence to help with things and that would give them certain permissions, then you would change that here. Or you could just leave it as is and no one has that access. So there it is. Yeah, I love how it just pops up. It doesn't show you anything. It shows you every time you do a different permission. Just basically walks you through it. So here we go. Channel name, BM Cammodels, information provided, daily pay, studio, and Cammodel tips. And it is marked as not suitable for. This is what you would do if you were setting up so this is what happens. Yeah. So if you're a cam model and you want to do explicit shows, remember you have to do that. And this is what will appear for anyone who comes upon your page. Even if they have a direct link to it, when they get to your server, this is what happens. And they have to actively click that button, it lets them know that they know what they're entering into. So it may not be completely perfect, obviously, but you still have the power to keep whoever you want. You can screen people if you don't want people on. If you want to add a layer of protection to make sure that you're not providing services for minors, which is something that's really important and why I always encourage cam-to-cam settings and so forth. So I just went in here and it says unverified account. Please check your email and follow the instructions to verify your account. This is what I was talking about. This disappears after a while. This little reminder expires. So you definitely want to go into that particular email and click that button, because there are going to be so many things that are going to be limited that you're not even going to be able to do. So here are the things like on Skype, if you don't want everyone to know what your email address is, connected accounts, notes, and so many things. Okay, if you don't want random people, boom, there we go. We are now have another cloak, another layer of being hidden or so forth. Disable sounds, all sound effects will be disabled. No, we want our sound effects to get on, because I had mine turned off and I was getting notifications and I didn't even know it. Another thing you can do, this here was something I really liked, where you can minimize the chat, where cozy, modern, beautiful, and easy on your eyes. And then that's one it's pretty, I guess, but I prefer this one right here, where it's just like, boom, straight. It's kind of like old message board from the 90s type style, but I think it's easier for the screen and more messages to show up. So I'll show you that again. You see how big that is? And it's like all kinds of little weird things in between, especially once people start using emojis and images and throwing in videos. It really does clutter your stream. So I like to keep it compact. Just you can read more, especially when you're in a cam show. It's just distracting and so forth. So yeah, let me see what other little cool things we can do in here right now. So we have 2 servers set up. Yeah, that's pretty much it for now for a basic introduction. I know that a lot of people like constantly send me messages wanting to know. They feel like it's intimidating, but it's really not once you get in there and start playing around with it. Once I have my other channels set up and we'll start adding more people, I'm going to come back with a part 2. I'm probably going to come back with a part 2 in just today. I'm probably going to add it to this little video because there's a couple of groups that I want to add, so then I can do a walkthrough on how you would So this is Taja Stereo. I'm back for part two with this little Discap tutorial or walkthrough, and I have found the particular group that I was looking for. We are on the Boolean Models server, as I just taught you guys how to add your different servers under your account. The account is Boolean Models, server owner, and we've created two different ones. We've created sexy cameras. Now, one that is really, really popular, it's moderated by Tiffany Middleton. She's a really popular cam model on StreamMate. Her group is called Sex Book, and that's sex with the $. It's kind of cute. So we've joined, and it says here automatically we are the 293rd user. So that is a pretty big group going on here. Oh my gosh, look at the picture for the icon. I didn't notice that. I just did it like a few minutes ago, but I didn't even notice what the hell was going on there. So this is a pretty open group right here. It's suitable for work. This is just like the lobby, the main server, but they do have additional servers. So once you join up and you want to get, I guess, a little naughtier, you can go over to their partner servers and so forth. So yeah, you see here where they have different things, where this is like a mixed match of content creators, different customers as well, and so forth. It's just people to get online. So it's kind of like their own little community right here. And remember how I said earlier how you can do compact view or so forth once it gets all the pictures in there? Sometimes it gets a little cray because there's just so much stuff going on. But even within the different servers, you can create different channels and sides and so forth. So you can put text channels where it gives you the rundown on, like, this would be your terms of service. This would be when you first start, so that you know what the rundown is for the group, and it actually protects you too. So like if you're a cam model, this is what you would put, like your information, maybe what you require, how much it is, where you pay your payments, where people would pay, so forth, etc. But again, this is just an open group for both customers and cam models. It's a more interactive like forum where things are immediate. So it's pretty cool. Again, she has another little channel where everyone, this is the entryway, this is the lobby when you first come in. So like when you're playing Xbox, you're waiting in the lobby to start a game. This would be like the equivalent of that. And then this right here is where she's showing you other places that you can have fun and do stuff. I hope I have that right, because I noticed that it's not marked as not suitable for work, so I don't know. But anyways, that's enough for Sexbook. You can check them out. That is the name right there. I will write up a little article about their group, and then a couple of other Discord groups for cam models, sex workers, and so forth. It's so funny. So yeah, let me get out of this for now. And yeah, just wanted to give you a quick little run through of all the different things you can do. And it doesn't have to be as intimidating as people might think it is. So when you do voice and video, if you just want to do something really basic, like if you don't even want to join a group, you don't want to get too, you just want to do like a one-on-one type of thing, and you want to send a guy to your server for a cam show, this is where you would go for to set up your video and so forth. Hold on one second. I think I got this wrong. Voice and video. There we go. I don't have my camera set up. That's why I'm losing my mind right now. So this is where you would come in to figure out the volume and so forth for your cam show. So where you would assign your microphone and where you would assign your camera and so forth. I only have my mic set up for now, but it will show you by default where to get in there. So again, I still have myself muted. I can unmute myself and so forth. But like if there was like a lot of chat, like if it was a chat server, you can set up a server where it's just for texting so that people can't turn on their microphones, because chatter can get pretty complicated. So that's all I have for now. Just play around in it right now. This is the Boolean Models. Hashtag 1949. I think I'm going to keep this one open just for now, but then I'll come back with my own personal tag. I just didn't want to expose like all my people. So this is Taja Ethereal with Berlin Models, and this is the end of our first Discord tutorial. I hope I've been very helpful, and if there are any other additional questions that I did not cover, and I'm sure there's a lot of things, feel free to comment in the comment section down below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. Bye.